little bit of Fireball Mail, this iconic Earl Scruggs tune that he recorded on Foggy Mountain Banjo that just drives like crazy. In addition to having good time, which is so important and the most important, another thing that really will help give you a professional sound is making sure you have good, solid separation of notes. This is a J.D. Crowe term, which J.D., by that he said you should play every note, not most notes, every note. They should be strong, very clear, powerful. This is, in straight ahead bluegrass playing. And what happens, I'd say, easily half the people that I come across in workshops and one-on-ones and in videos for my site, not always, but usually the first string is a little too quiet. So when someone plays this, let's say Boil 'em Cabbage Down, doing that lick, they may be hitting that first string, but it's too quiet. You can barely hear it. And what I want to hear is having that first string loud enough really helps give you drive. And if you don't have that loud enough, there's sort of like this gap in your playing, as opposed to. And it's going to be weird at first because you're used to having a certain amount of pressure coming to bear against the string, with, in this case, your middle finger. And so it really takes a while getting used to hitting it harder. And that doesn't mean everything else should get louder as well. You don't want to overplay, but you want to bring that middle finger on the first string up to the level of the other fingers. The same thing with Fireball Mail. If you had that first string too quiet, it would sound something like this. Instead of. So that first string is critical. Now, sometimes people are a little weak with the thumb on the fifth string, so the same thing. As opposed to. So you want all, and sometimes it's the index finger that's a little weak for people, but usually it's the first string. So do a little self-inventory, maybe record yourself and see how this sounds. If you're getting all those notes really strong, it's a really important thing. The other thing is there was sometimes left-hand separation of notes where if you keep a middle finger down, it muddies the sound. So if you're doing that Sally Gooden position, if you're keeping the middle finger down, then it's going to be kind of blurring across the other notes and it sounds like a minor chord. Earl Scruggs talked about this to Bill Keith, and what Earl said was he only puts that middle finger down when he needs it. So that's left-hand separation of notes, and there were other examples of that. But for now, just really make sure you got all the strings really powerful and punching out there when you're playing a straight-ahead Scruggs tune, or any tune for that matter, and also watch out for left-hand separation of notes. So let's keep that separation of notes thing going.